Hello YouTubers, welcome to the second lecture of data structures, and today we are going to code something finally. And the compiler we are using is actually DevC and Bloodshed, and you can download it from here. I would give you a link in the description as well. So our first program is actually it is to write a program that declares a structure to store book ID, price, pages of a book. It defines three structure variables and inputs values. It displays the record of most costly book. So what would we do? We would first declare a structure to store three elements that would be book ID, price, and pages of a book. So it defines three structure variables, then we would define three structure variables, then we'd have these three elements each. Okay, and then we will input the value from the user, and then we will display the record of the most costly book. So let's start it. First of all, we will include the library files that are conio.h, and another would be include stdio.h. So these are the your library files preprocessors, and all, the the all library has different syntax, different definitions in them. We have to use them, and we won't go in deep with them. That what kind of keywords are they using, and so on like. But we have to use them. Different library files have different functionality. Okay, so we have to create our struct variable here. Let's name it book. Start your code, and so what was our first element? That was book ID. So what would be our book ID? It would be in is actually a name. Let's name it book name, and of course it would be in character type. So character name, and let's declare an array of it. Let's say 15. Okay. So integer price, and integer pages of book pages. Let's make it float. The price can be in float value as well. So here we are, and declare the structure variables here as well. B1, B2, B3. Use the delimiter, and here goes our main function. Okay. So what we need to do is defines three structure variables and input values. So first of all, we need to print f that enter first book name, okay, is equal to this and this. That would be printed, and then we would have to get the input into our compiler. So we will use GETS for that. Used for GETS is used for get string. So we are dealing with the string right now, as to make sure that the name, for example, the name is electronics. Okay, so that is actually a string. It's not a character basically. A character has a single English alphabet, but that is a string. Okay, so we would input b1 dot. No, sorry, the inverted commas want to use b1 dot charlie. What is happening here? System call. I'll just finish my program here. So what we would do right now, it would just print the enter first book name. Let me just compile it if there are any errors. to the desktop and let's name it book program dot. Should save it in C source file. Okay, test. We have an error here. Return type of main is not int. Okay, let's make it int. That's actually the return type. It's done. Now run. Enter Facebook name. Sure. Starting in gets b1 dot. Here it is. So you can see the structure here is our structure variable b1, b2, and b3. b1 has a name, b1 also has a price, and b1 also has pages. So it's up to us what if we have to read the data from, if we have to put the enter name by the user into the b1 name, we have to use it into the gets. Then we will use it from here. So b1 dot name. Use the delimiter. Again, printf, enter second book name, enter first book price. Go to them, inverted commas, goals, use delimiters again, and there's a mistake. And now use the scanf function for that. So as it is in float, so we will use the float here right now, and this int, and then we will input the float value for price. v1 dot price. Okay, we're delimiters again. Now printf again, enter first book pages is equal to this delimiters, enter scanf, which is an integer value. We will use percentage %d here, and comma int v1 dot pages. So here we are. We are done with inputting values for b1 structure variable. Okay, it would be good if you use flush here, stdin. What it is used for, let me tell you. It might be possible that it asks you for enter first book pages, and it skips onto the next one without inputting the values. So it would be more appropriate if you use flush stdin. It is used for streams out and streams in. Let me tell you first thing, I am not teaching a C language here, it's just a data structures using effective programs. So if you don't know how to deal with the C language, I'm right now dealing with quite high level as I'm using structure variables as well. So it would be good if you just go through some tutorials of C and then come here for the data structures here. Okay, so here it is. Now we would copy the same code for B2 and B3. Okay, here we are. Let's just change this. Second book, make it 2, make it 2 as well. Second book, make it 2 as well. Second book, 3, sorry, third book. That's great. We're done here. And what now? Let's just see if our program is working good. Okay, let's compile without any error. Now let's run it. Enter first book name, let's say electronics. Enter book price, let's say it is for 1500.00, and Facebook pages that are, for example, 350. Again, enter second book name, mathematics, 1000.9 in price. Enter second book pages, 600. Third book name, calculus, book price, 500.99. Fourth, mathematics, and six pages, 200,000. So that means our program is working fine till now. That's great. And now what we have to do, we are done with declaring structures. We are done with storing book ID, price, and pages of a book, and we are also done with defining structure values and inputting values. Now we have to display the record of most costly book here. So we will use if condition here. First, let this in here printf. It would be quite good if you use escape sequences here. That would make it a new line, and it will make some spaces in between first book and second book and third book and output, and it would look more attractive. It's just escape sequences. Just up to you if you want to use it. Okay, so I'm using an escape sequence here as well. Record of the most costly book. Here it is. Use millimeters, and here we are. So enter now. If b1 dot price is greater than b2 dot price, and if b1 dot price, come on, if b1 dot price is greater than b3 dot price, that means that the b1 and the b1 book, that is actually our first book, has is the most costly book, and we have to print its records. So here we are now. We will start our if body from here. We would print a name. Just use the escape sequence again. Name is equal to this. As we have to print the name here, we would use percentage as here used for strings. Then again use the escape sequence, and let me write the price here is equal to price. As the price is in float, we will use percentage f. Okay, and again we will use the escape sequence, that is new line. Then I will write page is equal to percentage d, as the pages are in integer. Okay, so we close inverted commas, comma, and here I will write b1 dot dot name, b1 dot price, and b1 dot pages. Close delimiters and close the if body. So let's see here that the percentage s is used for b1 dot name, the percentage f is used for b1 dot price, and percentage d is used for b1 dot pages. And you have to be careful with the sequence of this. You just cannot use b1 dot pages here in the middle for your percentage f. Okay, so that's sensitive. You have to be careful about that. So now let me use the else if statement here, and let's make it b2 dot price is greater than b1 dot price. And another thing, let me just tell you, it will only execute the body of this if statement only and only if B1 price is greater than B2 dot price, and B1 price is also greater than B3 dot price. As you can see, here is the AND operator used. Okay, it will only proceed if both conditions are true. We can also use the OR operator here, so that if one of them is true, then it can execute the body of it. Okay, so B2 dot price is greater than B1 dot price. B2 dot price. Sorry, I had to pause the video for recording of the video. So it has to be B2 price has to be greater than B3 price as well. Okay, B2 price greater than um, B3 dot price. So it will only execute if and only if the B2 dot price is greater than B3 dot price and B1 dot price. So the body starts from here. Let's just copy and change it to the B2 dot price, B2 dot name, B2 dot price, and B2 dot pages. And let's just make it onto the else. If the upper conditions are not true, it's obvious that B3 price is higher than the others. So let's just start it from here as well. Copy paste and make it B3 dot price, dot name, B3 dot price, and B3 dot pages. So here we are, and system pause. Let's just compile the program. Wow, there are no errors. So just now run it and try if it is working. So electronics, the price make it 500, pages 250, calculus. See, it's actually the escape sequence here. As I said, it would look more interactive. Calculus and the price actually make it some 50, and the pages are about, let's say, 400, and the turbo make it make it 1000. So we have the price 1000 here, that is highest cost right now, and it should print the name of this this book, price, and pages, the record of this book. Okay, 1000, and the pages, let's say 300. Right. Record of the most costly book, name is equal to mathematics, price is equal to 1000, and pages is equal to 300. Wow, that's cool. Now let me just do something. As you can see, there are too many decimal points here. I can modify my format specifier from here. I can make it 0.2, so it will only show 2 digits after the decimal point. Sorry, not pages. Yeah, pages. Sorry, this is for price. Yeah, I'm doing it right. 0.2 and 0.2. It won't show me that now. I'm not going to show you now, but I'm going to use. So this is about today. Thanks for watching. There are even more coming.